Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today's project is my September 2023 VIP Club card kit. So for those who have signed up to be a Close to My Heart VIP under me, I will be sending this card kit out for you in the mail. I decided to crack open the brand new Make It From Your Heart volume number 6 and to do a little surfing through their patterns, and I landed on this one. I thought this was really cute. So those sketches are on the left and it gives you the dimensions to cut your paper. And then there are two different examples given on the right side. One is vertical and one is horizontal. The card I'm sending is horizontal. Move that out of the way. I am also bringing in the September stamp of the month. This one is such a gem, and of course VIPs can earn it for free with their $50 purchase. We're going to use this image. I did use this little rose on the envelope, and I pulled in this happy birthday sentiment and this little stamp cancellation thing, just to add a little something. Your card kit will come, of course, with an envelope and a card base. So I've got those in here. There's an envelope and a card base. It will also come with the paper already cut, inked, stamped, ready to go. I am going to show you how to cut the diagonals. So this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And what you need to do is cut it on the diagonal. I have my little Tim Holtz trimmer here, and it's a guillotine style, and I really like using this style. So what I'm doing is I'm lining it from corner to corner here. So corner to corner, and then I'm pushing down on this little clear, sort of a finger guide. You keep your fingers back here, and I'm just going to pull down on the handle, and voila, there you go. Then we're going to do the same with the other pattern paper. So out of these, you end up with enough to make 2 cards when you do this. Again, corner to corner, and give it a slice. When you push down on this little guide here, it helps keep the paper from shifting as you're cutting. So I really do like my little tonic trimmer from Tim Holtz. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to take 2 and set them aside for a spare kit. And I'm going to put a little adhesive on the triangle and get that attached, just to get that part done. And yours may be cut in a way that the colors don't end up the same way. I don't think it really matters. I didn't spend a lot of time micromanaging how I was cutting these. I just wanted to get 2 different patterns going. So there you go. The next thing I'm going to do, and this I am doing on your kit, I'm going to take some mist ink, and I have a little blender brush here. And if you want to clean off your blender brush, you can use soap and water and stuff. If you're just wanting a quick clean, you just give it a little wipe, and it'll get most of the ink off, so you don't transfer it to another color, because I just have one for blue, one for red. I don't have individual handles for each color. I don't have that much room and that much budget. I'd rather spend my money on pretty stuff than underbrushes. And I am just picking up some ink on my blender brush and giving a little rubberoo around the edge. I don't always do this in the kits. A lot of times I will leave them plain, but this time I really wanted to show you what this adds. So I'll show you this one that doesn't have any inking on it, and this one that does. And isn't that different? Very, very different. This is fine, but I really like how that adds some dimension. Also need to do it on the little, let's see, this is let me measure to make sure I know, 2.5 by 3.5. This little guy is 3.25 by 4.25. And this is a pattern paper. This pattern paper is actually what is featured on the cover of the September-October catalog. And let's see here, what is it called? It's so pretty. It is called The Good Life, and it is beautiful paper. I got a couple of pieces in my convention kit, and I just ordered some because I thought, oh, that's one of those that I think might sell out. So if you want that, don't think that you can wait until the end of the catalog. I just have a feeling it is going to go. And here I am again, just going around the edges with the mist ink. Just like that. Cover that up so disaster doesn't strike. And then we're going to use some Mocha. Now I do have my little foamy pad under here for stamping. And I've got my little piece of panel, White Daisy. And we'll get some ink on here. This is that kind of, almost looks like one of those, what used to put in a Viewmaster, the round film strip, and the butterfly and all the pretty things. That little foamy pad helps it stamp a little nicer. Put it down, let it sit there for a second so that that ink can transfer from the stamp to the paper, and it can soak in a little bit. Ooh, and that looks good. Then I have the happy birthday sentiment. Normally I'd like to put it here, but I didn't want to put it over the top of other images because I thought that it might hamper being able to read it. So I thought along the side would be just fine. Then I have this little postal stripey thing here, and I'm just going to start going, and I'm inking it, and I'm doing some pounces just using my fingers, not even putting it on a block. And that helps you to have a little bit of an uneven nature to your stamping. And I'm hitting it with the ink and then letting it stamp off as I go. You can crisscross and do all sorts of interesting things. Then I'm going to take and do a little swiping. You could use an ink applicator to do this. To me, this is fast and quick and works just fine. That puts a little bit of ink, and you can see how that helps that stand out. And all you need to do is, again, take your adhesive, whatever you like to use, ATG, other tape runners, and I am just kind of eyeball centering it here. And then this one. Of course, you can pop up any of this stuff if that is something you like to do, or leave it flat. I'm just going to leave it flat. So pretty fast, pretty quick. September 2023 VIP Club Card Kit. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I will see you next time.